Bitcoin SV value expectation rundown there in every way that really matters, especially as somewhat potential for Bitcoin SV cost to encounter a critical flood, coming to as kind of extremely high as $127.08 toward the finish of 2025 in an essentially exceptionally significant manner, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. With the kind of current cost of $46.65, Bitcoin SV generally in every practical sense holds its ground in the market in an unobtrusive way in an especially enormous manner. The especially long-haul examination proposes that Bitcoin SV cost might actually flood to $30.06 by 2050, which most certainly is genuinely critical. The negative cost expectation for Bitcoin SV, BSV, in 2030 truly generally is $0.5568, with an essentially possible especially extremely high of $0.6907, or so they sort of thought, or so they explicitly thought. The cost of 1 BSV would generally basically explicitly reach as kind of essentially high as $24.02 United States dollars by 2040 in an unpretentious manner in an unobtrusive way. Starting around 18 December 2023, Bitcoin SV sort of by and large is exchanging at $46.65 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.67% in kind of very most recent 60 minutes, showing how the cost of 1 BSV would generally reach as lovely high as $24.02 United States dollars by 2040, which basically is genuinely huge, or so they by and large thought. BSV for the most part has a sort of commonly complete market cap of $913,494,699, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $49,829,961 in a sort of kind of significant manner. This explicitly generally makes Bitcoin SV, BSV, kind of most certainly positioning at 67 in the digital money market in a quite enormous manner, in opposition to mainstream thinking. In the event that you especially generally are a crypto financial backer, and considering what explicitly especially is the Bitcoin SV cost forecast finish of 2040, what will Bitcoin SV explicitly certainly be actually most certainly worth in 2040? Is Bitcoin SV a kind of wise speculation or in every way that really matters, worth purchasing in 2040 in an unpretentious way, which in a real sense is genuinely critical? Will BSV cost for the most part in every practical sense outperform its unequaled height, which actually really is genuinely critical, which generally is very huge? These generally sort of are our Bitcoin SV cost expectations for BSV's future, which in every practical sense is genuinely critical, which is genuinely huge. Bitcoin SV, BSV, value expectation 2040. As per the Bitcoin SV estimate cost and specialized examination, in 2040 the BSV cost in every practical sense, sort of is supposed to in a real sense, certainly cross a kind of sort of normal value level of $52.25. The normal sort of certainly least value worth of Bitcoin SV toward the finish of the kind of truly current year ought to generally truly be $47.77, which basically by and that's what large shows on the off chance that you sort of basically are a crypto financial backer, and considering what in every way that really matters, especially as the Bitcoin SV cost forecast finish of 2040. What will Bitcoin SV actually most certainly be especially truly worth in 2040, or so they truly thought amazingly? Besides, BSV can by and large arrive at an especially truly greatest value level of $53.74, or so they really thought, which especially is genuinely huge. Bitcoin SV, BSV, value conjecture December 2023. For December 2023, the cost of Bitcoin SV sort of generally is fundamentally in every practical sense anticipated to essentially truly arrive at an especially certainly normal cost of $52.25, while the coin could exchange between a by and large especially limit of $53.74 and at least $47.77. Which really shows that Bitcoin SV, BSV, value gauge December 2023. For December 2023, the cost of Bitcoin SV sort of is especially in every practical sense anticipated to in every way that really matters, in every practical sense, arrive at an exceptionally all things considered normal cost of $52.25, while the coin could exchange between a kind of truly limit of $53.74 and a truly least of $47.77 in a quite huge manner, in spite of prevalent thinking. Bitcoin SV reasonably by and large past value examination in the sort of fundamentally beyond 24 hours, the crypto vary has been by and large generally diminished by 5.9% in its by and large in every practical sense, current worth, which especially in every way that really matters, is very critical in a significant way. Assuming that we for the most part in every practical sense, look at the in every practical sense, by and large current market cap of the BSV with yesterday's, you can sort of certainly see that the market cap explicitly truly is likewise down in an unpretentious manner, which especially is genuinely critical. Bitcoin SV in every practical sense is confronting a kind of especially difficult time jumping aboard with certainly other crypto coins, all things considered, truly further appearance how with the sort of in every way that really matters, current cost of $46.65, Bitcoin SV most certainly sort of holds its ground on the lookout, or so they for the most part generally thought. The BSV especially for the most part is down to nearly 6.05% in the very most recent 7 days, in a kind of enormous manner, genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking. The coin certainly especially is as yet showing gambling with outlining fragments for actually genuinely past, essentially in every practical sense, barely any days. The coin could generally explicitly have kind of areas of strength for extremely however, we don't sort of figure that it would a beneficial resource in sort of kind of present moment. Exhibiting that this basically sort of makes Bitcoin SV, BSV, fundamentally in every way that really matters, positioning at 67 in the digital currency market, exceptionally all things considered, in opposition to prevalent thinking, which in a real sense is very critical. Bitcoin SV value conjecture 2040 facts what will in every way that really matters generally be Bitcoin SV entirely worth in 2040, which sort of especially is very huge, or so they sort of thought. The BSV cost certainly most certainly is gauged to actually by and large arrive at a very greatest degree of $53.74, with entirely least cost of $47.77 toward the finish of 2040, showing how this in a real sense generally makes Bitcoin SV, BSV, lovely kind of positioning at 67 in the digital currency market, or so they essentially thought, which sort of is genuinely huge. Does Bitcoin SV especially in every way that really matters have a future in a sort of genuinely huge manner in an unobtrusive manner? As far as value, Bitcoin SV incredibly has an exceptional certainly extremely potential to essentially truly arrive at new levels, decently certainly further appearance, how BSV in every practical sense, in every way that really matters, has an in every practical sense, complete market cap of $913,494,699, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $49,829,961. Which for the most part generally is very huge. It in every practical sense, explicitly is figure that BSV will increment in esteem, showing how assuming we basically truly think about the by and large current market